Sometimes you just gotta start. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, welcome back to the channel. Today is a bit of a small interim project. The main time right now I'm using to render the scenes for the music video. I finished the beginning, I finished the main loop. I just have to re-record the main loop with different camera angles a few times, and mainly I'm doing that whenever I'm at work, so the PC is working on that. I will do at least one more animation. The bridge is about 16 to 17 seconds long, which I will make another animation for, I guess, at the weekend. And then there is the whole ending of the video. Either I will make one big animation depending on the length, or I will make two and put them behind each other in the final video. So I guess music video release would be around next week sometime. In the meantime, I wanted to make a bit of a video that is less, or that has some content, and I thought about what I want to do, and I got inspired by recently playing Monster Hunter Worlds again, by one of the armor pieces from the game, and I made this kind of obi, this kind of belt girdle thingy, and I actually thought that this is gonna take like an hour, and then I'm done, and then I do a half an hour video. Should be easy, and it is 10:30. I started at 7, so I guess I miscalculated. Well, that's okay. The whole thing is again based on the Ogdogaron waist belt thing, and I got inspired. I wanted to do something similar. So the whole set is made of a lot of pieces. The base piece, the base fabric that you see me do first, is a simple tube that I then extruded some forms out of to make the whole thing look a little bit like folded into itself. And the second one, I did the single tube around the waist, which is like a base, like a leather base where the obi is done. So it's not really armor, but it is meant like an accessory. So it is not armor. It is not. It doesn't cover anything. It's more like a beauty thing, like an accessory again, like a belt. And something I didn't do yet is, or no, not completely, is I want to rig this whole thing. This is also a rigging experiment. I might make a video about this when I actually have time, when I'm doing this. That depends. Most likely, if I don't have any other content, I will do this. For now, I just got the. I basically rigged it by removing a lot of the bones and by setting the weight maps to the pelvis so that the two flaps that go down are linked to the pelvis bone, and thus don't move and don't distort with the legs. This is something that I did just to have a clean and good render, and all the other rigging will come another time. For the belt that I'm currently working on, for the pieces, I thought like some kind of chainy jewelry belt. I wanted this to be pretty, to look good, but I didn't want it to like be just another chain. So I thought of this form that is like it's still a chain. It's still a chain link, but it is a bit more detailed. This has these small gems inside. I could have actually, I think, made this whole thing bigger so that it sticks out a bit more, that it is visible a bit more from further away. But then again, I think the size works well. Could have made the whole thing bigger and just put in like two gems, but I'm really happy with how the whole thing turned out. I also thought about like bending the chain pieces a bit, have some straight pieces and some bent pieces so it fits better around the waist, but I think in the end this works quite well. The little bit distance to the leather ground or the leather base under it is working quite well. For the centerpiece, like I thought about, do I want to make the belt go around completely? Do I want to loop it completely? Then it would have been asymmetric in the close in the front, or do I want to copy paste it? And I decided I'm gonna copy paste this one and just lengthen the back piece, which I wouldn't even have needed to do because you can see the ribbon and the bow and the back, again inspired by the set piece from Monster Hunter Worlds. But yeah, I did it nonetheless, and I'm happy with how this turned out. For the clasp of the belt that I'm currently working on, I went a bit further, thought about, okay, what do I want to do? How do I want to make this look? And yeah, I went with some kind of wheel thing. I actually made a few AI pieces as reference pieces, as ideas. I basically just went with a very simple instruction, very simple prompt, which basically kimono, obi, belt, big belt buckle, detailed belt buckle, like that. I wanted an emphasis on this specific piece, and I got a few cool pieces, a few cool ideas, and I basically then settled for one which had this cool wheel-like thing in the middle. In hindsight, right now, while I'm recording this, I think it would have been a cool idea to just twist the middle a bit, like have the wheel have the center twist. I mean, I can still do that and just re-render this. So I guess after I'm done with the video, I'll actually re-render or re-change this, see how it looks then, if I like this more. Yeah, and I went with a moon gemstone because, again, I really like the celestial pieces like moon, sun, stars, galaxies. I'm currently playing the hell out of No Man's Sky. I recently picked this up like a week or two ago, I think 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and it's an amazing game. It's a lot of my time. It is so much fun. I really enjoy it. So the space stuff is just like a really total vibe for me. I just really enjoy it. Played Stellaris, even though I really dislike strategy games, but Stellaris is just so much fun. Yeah, I'm currently doing the ribbon and the back and the the bow. One issue that I had, this is basically the second time I do the bow, because the first time this crashed, and I'm actually happy because it crashed, because the first one had a very different knot in the center, and this one has an actual like obi knot that goes around the whole thing. I mean, you could see that the whole thing is relatively simple, relatively basic in its form, but yeah, still happy with how this whole thing looks. Yeah, UV mapping, I actually threw a bump map on the obi on the ribbon, so that it looks a bit better. You can see that in the side, in the render, it has a bit more structure to it, then it's not just flat. And I really played around with the colors here until I got something that I was happy with. yeah, that's it for this video. You can see the UV maps are usually at the end. So enjoy the final render, and I hope I will catch you guys next time when I work on something else. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see you guys around.